has come. Let the show begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
For it all, I'm stronger than my silence, louder than my pain, still standing in the fire, still rising through the rain. They don't see my battles, but I fight them every night. Yeah, I'm stronger than my silence, and I'm still holding tight. They don't know what it took just to wake up today, wearing smiles like armor just to keep fear at bay. Every tear they don't see, every scream I don't show, built a home in my chest where the hurt don't go. Walk through dark roads, swallow my pride, buried every breakdown I felt inside. But I ain't broke, no, I learned how to bend, and I write these songs just to help hearts mend. They should speak up, but then listen.
Hey, Dad, I'm gonna be a famous YouTuber. Don't wanna drop a call, write an Uber. Subscribe to Jonathan Candor if you wanna hear my music more. Dad, I know I'm not better than anybody. Everybody's great, we're all the same. My life has been fun, my life has been funny. I used to sell chocolates in San Diego on the trolley. Even back then, I believed in myself. I never talked bad about anybody else. That's when my dad says he's a pig and eats vegetables. Failure is absolutely impossible.
Yo, what's going on, bro? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Hey, man. Outstanding, brother. Outstanding. I hope everybody's having a great day. You know, this is our first show since the 4th of July. You know, we were all for it for the 4th of July, of course.
I have all
and
my
then-
digits.
That's right. Everybody got digits. It was fun. It was thundering here, you know, that week, and but you know, we managed to it. We're here. We are, you know, we're here, and everybody had fun, right? There was some great shows. We wasn't here, but that being said, I want to say hi and welcome to everybody for, you know, being here. The #1 Saturday show so far, you know,
That's right.
and in prime time. We're here with my brother, Ramsey, aka Mermaid. You know, and then of course my brother Baker, he had some family duties while on his end. He said he was gonna be listening and showing his support. Much love, brother. Definitely much love. So
Yep.
I have some stuff I want to talk about before we start saying hi to the chat. You know, we have a guest, a company owner, new company owner in the show, but I also want to say we are getting closer to Jasper. You know, we're literally 30 or a little bit over 30 days away from Jasper, Georgia, and I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be great. So it's definitely gonna be a great show, and then we will also have this week. Let me see. I think it's next weekend. You know, our brothers from the you know, the beer mafia, Appalachian Mafia, you know, have their competition. BAM is thank you, motorcycle, for going by and blowing the, you know, and then BMF is one of the sponsors, and you know, so if you guys in the area, definitely go check them out. It's a great organization, and you know, we here support each other. And then they also have another one in July, the 25th, and this one is Beer America 3. Again, it's part of the Renegade Michigan Beer Club. You know, Renegade representing, and then again, if you guys go in the area, go check them out. Chris Hall is a great guy. The Appalachian Beer Mafia, they're great guys, and you know, this time the Appalachian Beer Mafia and the Renegades are joining forces together and coming out with this great competition. And I definitely think it's going to be great. You guys have a chance to go. By all means, go and support. And again, Jasper, Georgia, August 15th. It's definitely going down. I don't think Jasper, Georgia is ready for what's coming. It's definitely going to be a great time for sure. So,
yes, sir.
That being said, we have I got another announcement coming up. You guys, next week we have a new product gonna be released, a new collaboration. I've been throwing some teasers out there for you guys to catch the oil. All I'm gonna show is that little part right there. So the 18 is a collaboration with Rogue Rana. And I'm honored to do that. Great minds. So the 18 will be the release of the oil and butter. So definitely check it out. Next week it'll be a great show too. So what do you say should we bring the guests back in? Let's bring the guests back. And then they're gonna bring the guests in, and then we say hi to everybody. What do you think? All right. So other than that, our guest for today is, let me see if I have it. It is James and Michelle from Palmetto State Grooming. How you guys doing, guys?
Good. How are y'all?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you for having us.
We are so usually we keep you guys in the background, but we got we want you guys to be here. We're gonna say hi to the chat because we know that we are honored that this is you guys' first live streaming for your company, and we want you to be part of it. So we're gonna say hi to the chat. Usually Mike Ramsey read the chat, and then I would highlight it to whoever's here. And we have 24 at the chat right now, so that's a pretty good number. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, so I don't know. I have a feeling some of them disappeared. Chris is always the first one in here, but he's not the first one that's showing up. The first one I got showing up is Mr. Jim from Small Town Tradition.
Jim from Small Town Tradition. How you doing, sir? Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Jasper, Jim. See ya in Jasper.
That's right.
Thad Hardy, I got next. What's up, Thad?
Yeah, how you doing, Thad? Thank you, brother.
Valahar. Vero has been working very hard on her oil display contest. Go check that out on her Facebook and Instagram pages. Get your entry in there. Everything that is raised, all the money that's raised is going to the charity for this comp right here, Fishing the Good Fight. It's a fantastic organization. So, and we got some good prizes on the line too. So get your chance in there to cop some of that stuff.
Right.
Small Batch Beard Co. John, what's going on, brother?
How you doing, John?
Moonshine Mike. We're gonna see
Mike.
Mike as well. So looking forward to that.
Yes, sir.
Abe, what's up, Abe?
All the way from Texas. How you doing, Abe?
Yep, another Texas gent, South Texas bearded.
Yeah. How you doing, brother? Thank you for being here.
Then I got Bearded and Blessed. What's up, brother? Thanks for coming in.
How you doing, sir? Thank you for being here.
Baker.
Hey, brother Baker.
What's up, Baker? Man, the chat got busy. Bearded Bullfrog. Mr. Jeremiah Cook, what's up?
Yeah, how you doing, Jeremiah?
Got Randall Crunk next. Welcome, sir.
Yep. Thank you for being here, sir.
Sarge, what's going on, brother? Wow. There he is. Brewer. Coffee with Brewer.
How you doing, Brewer?
Brewer.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
Brewer.
We appreciate you being here, sir.
Let me see here.
Santa
Santa
Tom?
Tom, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Santa Tom? Thank you for being here. We
Yes,
always
sir. Appreciate you,
sir.
Santa Tom. Stan the man. What's
How
up,
you doing,
Stan?
Stan?
Hope your shoulder's doing better.
Yep. And
Jeff Harmon, there's Mr. Dapper himself. What's up, Mr. Dapper?
how you doing, Jeff? He had a show yesterday too with with Louise. Always showing that great beer in the mustache. You know.
That mustache is
Right.
insanity.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. A great. Hey, anybody needs any good advice about a mustache,
Yeah.
man? I'm telling you, that's the man for sure.
Yep.
Let's see who else.
Kenny Big Show.
Mr. Big Show, how you doing, sir? Thank you for being here.
Uh-oh, Mr. Lee of EDC.
Lee,
What's
how you doing,
going
brother?
on?
Didn't he just did he retire at the end of this month, right?
End of this month.
End of this month, he completely retired, Mr. Lee. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss that.
One of our favorite imports from Canada. Goodness gracious. Let me see.
Hey, another import from Canada.
Ooh, I was just fixing to say. Our
Mrs.
other
Des-
import from Canada,
That's
the
right.
Spike Queen herself.
Yeah.
Greetings.
That's right. And then it was fun on Discord yesterday with the with them and T joining in. Also, I want to say hi to I know I seen him here, Rugged Rana. I'm trying to find his name, but Rugged Rana's here. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you for being here. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
And
then
the last
I think I left it at Jordan.
Jordan Lauder. Yeah.
Yep. Jordan Water. You guys know him?
That's both of them, Sonny and Jordan. That's their family. So that's my brother and sister right there.
That's good. Welcome to the show. I appreciate that.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's definitely good. So definitely welcome to the show. You see, you never know who we're gonna just pop up in the show. So and look, that's it. So I know that you guys are fresh, new to this group, the beer community. I know there's a lot of people that you don't know who we're talking about. A lot of these people are company owners. They're always supporter. Just people who's always in the industry. These guys that trying products and stuff like that. And this is why I wanted you guys to be here, because they get to know you, right? A lot of these companies don't really get to know you. Don't know who you guys are. You guys definitely getting the advertisement on Facebook, because that's I see the advertisement everywhere. That is great, but that don't tell us the customers. That don't tell us who you guys are, what's behind story, and that's what we do. We bring you guys here to introduce you guys and to get to know you guys. So, without further ado, why you guys don't tell us who you are, how long you've been in the industry, what brought you to it? Just a little background about you guys self.
Yeah, sure. So, we've been in it since last year was our first full year in business, but we started in 24. And a lot of what brought it into us, so my dad had cancer, and I just, didn't have a beard. The most I'd had before was just maybe a mustache and goatee.
Right.
And did No Shave November to save save the money, donate the money for, anything that you buy for for grooming or whatever else. Right. So did the whole No Shave November kind of in honor of my dad. And then she goes, why don't you just keep the beard? You know, why don't you just keep it? You look better with the beard. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Am I ugly? You trying to want me to cover my face up? But
hey, hold on. Before sorry to interrupt you, but I forgot to do something for you guys. There you go. The blue color.
Yay.
There we go. All right. Yeah, but so I decided I'll grow the beard out. There you go.
Yep.
So after a little while of, I was getting ready to shave it off because I was so irritated from just itching and everything else. And so she didn't want me to shave it because anytime before when I had shaved my mustache and goatee, when I had just shaved that off, she wouldn't kiss me for about 2 weeks. She didn't want to look at me or anything. So I'm like, okay, this will be really, this will be hell on me if I shave this all off now. So how do I fix that? So I looked up beard oil and beard products, and then just saw, started getting some stuff from, Walmart, CVS, the stores, and it just wasn't good. It wasn't good quality stuff.
Right.
And looked at different other companies, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. I said, but how could we make something like this? What could we do? And my mom and dad, they both had their own business. They didn't have a beard business. They had a pest control business, but I didn't want to go into, I guess, following their footsteps in the pest control business, but I wanted to have, at least follow their footsteps in having our own business. So I thought, well, let's go into this and see, let's try this out. And then, so made up the product, made some product, and kind of just gave it out to people and see what people thought of it. And everybody kept, loved it, said, oh, you really need to do something with this. You really need to build on this. And then Michelle wanted to get into it as well because she wanted to do stuff for the ladies. And so she likes lotions and body butters and perfumes and
like any woman does.
Yeah. So she started her research into looking into that. And then I came up with, different fragrances, mixing it all up. And then I thought, well, these smell great. This is going to be great to start looking into how to do things. And then as I did more research and came into the IFRA guidelines on stuff, and I looked at it and did the calculations and had to reformulate every one of ours except for 2. And because it wasn't in guidelines with it. And I'm like, okay, let's redo this. Let's redo this right. And then got started with that. And then started out, really small, really just doing events, had small website and everything else. So
that's a woman, and that's Baker, my other co-host. And this is true. Wife would really fit in on this community, for the encouragement. Let me tell you something else. There's a small community here, not community. It's a small, I would say, group of husband and wife team. Follow home. Small town tradition gym, True North Terra, Rugged Rana, Emptiness, right? I mean, so yeah, that's definitely, and that woman line, that's a great idea.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we just it's just kind of grown from there. And then had a lot of encouragement, from my mom and my dad. My dad passed away in 24, and but we were in business at that point. He had gotten to try, some of the stuff, and one of the ones that he tried that I still use it, at least at the nighttime, is our Southern Barbershop. He really liked that, and I'm like, even if it never sells, I'm keeping that one staying, just because that's what he liked. And then my mom gave us a lot of encouragement going forward, and she's really been there to support us. Jordan and Sonny, they have been fantastic with us. They've always told us how proud they are of us, and we love them to death. They've always been there for us and helped us with it. And so yeah, it's just grown and gotten to this point now. It is continuing to grow, and we're just trying to make it better. And the goal is to get to the point of where should be able to quit her job and work on the business full time, and I'll still work for insurance purposes, but
Right.
we'd still be a 50-50 business, but at least to be where, she could choose to work somewhere else or choose to just do the business that she wanted to.
Right.
So,
I mean, that's all the plan, and that sounds really good. Now, let me ask you something. You are a veteran too, right?
Yes.
He is.
And that's first of all, let me say this. That's really important, and I appreciate your service. So I thank you for your service.
Thank
And
you.
that's really important because this community support veterans. I also know that your website, I got your website open on my other page. So, but I went through this yesterday. I know that you also have GoVax too set up
Yes.
in there. So that is huge for everybody to to know. And while I say that, you guys on the ticker, James and his wife were so generous to do a Bishop 10 code for 10% off all the way into tomorrow at midnight. So take advantage of that. The website looked great. I mean, I will tell you this. I always said that the website, if it takes you more than 5 clicks to find something, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose. I would lose interest.
Yeah.
And from the minute you open it, it's easy to find, super easy to find. All you gotta do is type Palmetto State Grooming, and it pop up. It's the first thing that pop up. The send, then you got as soon as you open it, it gives you the send list of chop by send, and that's super great because you have that you could right away just pick on it. So that's great job on the website. So
Thank you. Yeah, we another thing that we're proud of with our products, and if you notice, well, you may not have noticed because I know you guys got the samples or whatever, but on the full size products, every label has a different Bible scripture verse on it.
Notice that.
We keep God first in our lives. Without Him, there you go.
There's one right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah. So we couldn't have done any of this without having God first in our lives, and having the Bible scripture verse to be able to talk about. We've had a couple of times of where we've been at events of where someone's asked of like, well, what about this here on the bottom on this label? It'll be a scripture verse, and that's an opportunity for us to talk about God and talk about what He's done for us, and to talk about what's important in life, and that's better than any sale that we could get. Then honestly, to be able to talk about Jesus and talk about God, just to be able to tell people just how much He means to everyone.
Yeah, look, and I'm proud of you guys for doing that, honest, because you shouldn't be ashamed of it. I mean, everybody got their belief. I'm not, because it is, but I am proud to say that I'm a believer, and you have to, if you're proud of it. He had done miracles in our life. He had done miracles in you guys' life. I mean, He kept you safe while you were, serving. So yeah, I mean, so that's definitely, there's nothing to be ashamed of. And that is pretty cool that you put that in there, to be honest. So so let's talk about products, right? Because so you guys have everything covered, right? Because I'm serious, because so I know for a fact that you have body butter for the women.
Yes.
And you have a great selection. One of my favorites and my wife's favorite is the pina colada one, but there's also some other ones that are definitely great. But let me ask you this: do you guys sell the samples for the body butters too?
No. So we were thinking about doing that. We do sell the lotions, not just the body butter. So something that we haven't actually talked about.
Well, we tried that actually for a little bit, and the problem that we had, especially with shipping, is because body butters, they melt so easy. So it's we don't want to send it out and a customer gets it and it's melted. And so, yeah, we started out like our body butters, they're not whipped. When we first started with the body butters, we had them whipped, but they melted so easy. That's why we changed from whipped to what they are now. And at one point we did offer the body butter samples, but when we got feedback of, hey, this was melted, and I'm like,
so we just stopped that.
So now that you say that, are you guys thinking about bringing, because there is a room for whipped butter, right? Even the beer butter. There's companies, EDC and other companies, they do body whipped butter for beer butter, but they only do it on the colder months, to prevent that. And what they do is a transition for the other part, and then they do the regular, the pour one.
Yeah, and that's something we've actually have thought about doing, because there's so many advantages with the whipped as well. Because of course I try everything, and the whipped part of it, it makes your beard feel slightly different. And but yeah, with us being in the South, it'd be a very short time frame that the stuff would go out. So.
And then, of course, we got Coffee with Brewer, Mike Brewer. He's the king of the bomb. So, of course, you got to see the bombs. Yes, they do have bomb in there. Now, do you guys offer, for the bomb and the butter, you offer it on every scent? Or
yes.
Okay.
Yes. We have it in every. We made sure when we were developing the fragrances that we wanted them to be able. We wanted to be able to have. If you wanted a cologne in this fragrance, then we had to have it in all the products. So that way you can, instead of having mixed fragrances or whatever else, it can be in everything that we have. Even our mustache wax, which the mustache wax, it's harder to have the fragrance in it because we've got the lanolin that's in there, and it can kind of overpower some of the fragrance notes in it, but we still put it in there as an option. So we have it in everything, and it's same thing for the women's products. So the fragrances for them, that's all, you get one fragrance in every one of those products as well.
Great. So I had the honor to try your beer watch and beer conditioner, and what I had on too was the Hope City bourbon. That scent is really, really good. I like the bourbon on it, how it come out, and the combination on it. That beer watch is it's a true daily beer watch. I mean, you don't leave it. Some stuff that they have good is still leave it a little bit feel like stripping. This one don't. You use this one every day. The conditioner, it works well. I didn't think I was gonna like the pump top on it, but it grew on me after a while. Definitely.
Well, we before you go,
we switched to pump top, so now we've got the little twist tops.
So we're actually our supplier that we did have. So now we're going to have twist tops. So we're phasing out the pump tops because the supplier, and we're going to have there's going to be a little bit more ounces to it as well. So while the one with the pump top, those were 6 ounces, and we're bumping that up to 8 ounces, and we're keeping the price the same. And we're able to, because the bottles where we were able to get this price, get the bottles and all from, we're actually able to get it a little bit cheaper than what we expected. So it kind of helps us on the price analysis, so we could keep it roughly the same.
And the Sriracha tops are great too, because I'm gonna be honest with you. The one reason I started the pump top is because how they come lock, right?
Yeah.
I had to beat that thing out, so I had to beat it on the table just to pour it out completely. Now the beer watch was no problem, but the conditioner was a little tight, so I had it, but it still worked. It works good, but I do like the sriracha top. You know that I do agree with that. So and then you have perfumes and are they? So I don't know nothing about perfumes too much because I don't. I think I got like probably in my hands I probably got like 3 perfumes that I use and not on a daily. I mean if the beer scent is good enough, then that works for me. But this I know people love the cologne. So you want to talk about perfumes, just describe them and as best you can.
Sure. So, with a lot of companies or not companies, but necessarily the stuff that you get in stores, you spray the stuff, you spray a lot on there. A couple hours later, you've got to go back and spray more on. And we didn't want our colognes and perfumes. We wanted them to last all day. So we made sure that we've made our colognes and perfumes. They have a very high load of fragrance in them. So you can do 2 to 3 pumps on each, on your pulse points or whatever. I mean, just 2 to 3 pumps and they'll last you all day long. We've had people who, the industry that I work in, is a welding industry and being outside in the heat. And we have people who have tried our stuff. And when they come home after working 10, 11, 12 hours a day, they can still smell the cologne on them.
Right.
So, and it's the same with the perfumes as well. We wanted it to have that high load of fragrance. We wanted it to be of where you're getting a very high quality and the same kind of, the same type that you'd get if you spent $100 on the cologne,
right.
That type of quality. We wanted to do that in our colognes and perfumes and not charge an arm and a leg for it.
So your perfume are oil-based. I mean, not oil-based, alcohol-based, right?
Yes. And, that's the only one that we actually buy a base for. Everything else, we make in home.
Yep.
And your wax, your mustache wax. You use wax or you use resin?
No, we have. So it's funny you say that. We don't use resin yet.
No.
But we have lanolin, coconut oil. But we haven't used any of the resin. But we've looked at some different options for the resin because we've gotten some good feedback about the mustache wax.
Right.
And it does provide a good hold, but we want to be able to give a stronger hold option. And I've looked up some different companies that could, maybe supply some resin and good resin for that we can add to it and adjust the formula. We haven't gotten anything negative about it at all, but I've tried it on mine and I'm like, okay, if it's lasting, 6-7 hours, it's okay, but I'd like it to, I want it to be able to last all day long.
Right.
So
are you thinking about offering both of them, like the resin one and the beeswax?
Yes, it's something of where we could have one as a medium hold and have one as a strong hold.
So, because I think there's room for both of them. There's room for the resin for the competition ones, and then the other one for the the everyday,
Yes.
Yeah.
For the everyday people. So
yeah, because at least the ones that we have now have a little bit of conditioning properties to it, but I know the ones with resin would be really for the strong, firm hold.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't provide as much conditioning properties to it.
So I see again. If you see me looking over here, I'm looking at the website. And I see you offer body butter. And then you also offer body butter, body lotion, and sugar scrubs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And what is interesting is your butter. It says beard cream.
Yeah. That one is for the beards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got it. Yeah.
So what was that? You said you have.
Yes. So the body butter.
Right.
I've got it right here. So this is the women's body butter.
Right.
This is what it looks like. The cream that you have is just for the men's beards. These are for like the bodies itself.
Right. And that one is a bigger. That is a 4 ounce.
Yes.
Yes.
4 ounce.
Yes.
Yeah, and we kind of discussed back and forth whenever we started of where, most companies call it beard, call beard butter, they call it beard butter. And we wanted to be a little bit different and call it, beard cream.
Yeah.
So it might be somewhat confusing. I know we've been at events and people have like, well, is this like beard butter? I'm like, yes, it's just a different name for it.
So the sugar scrub, right?
Yes.
That's more for the female side, right?
It can be for both. If it's for a man, it just has to be made to order.
Right.
So we can put the man's fragrance in it. Jamie uses it. So
she gave me no choice. She told me, she said, she goes, you're using the sugar scrub on your feet. You have no choice. You're going to use it.
And it works.
And I'm like, that's fine.
So, yes.
I'm not using your fragrances though. I'm going to use my fragrances on it. So.
Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you something because, the fragrance that you have for the women, for the body butter, I would use some of them. I'm telling you the truth. I will use some of them. So definitely, I mean, they smell good.
Hell, I do the sugar scrub. I ain't afraid.
Yeah, definitely.
I use it. I used it before.
Thank you, Joel.
The guy that just come up there, Joel Gannon. He's a good friend of ours. Yeah,
they're good. Yeah, like I said, great product. Great. I mean, yeah, definitely. And I know it's hard because especially in samples, you have to. It's a pain in the butt to label them and all that. But it is. I will tell you this: it is a market for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a market. And James, I do apologize for this, but I'm gonna switch it to her because I want her to say more about the female, the women line because, and I'm gonna be honest with you, there is a great market for it. And I always say this: if you go to a vendor show, if you do a vendor show, and a guy goes in there and buys, and then the woman just stays there looking, right?
Yeah.
But if you have proof, the reality is, I will spend more money, right? Because I buy for me, you buy for her. So that it is a great market, and people are seeing that. So please let us know about the female line. What do you have coming, the scents, and just
So our popular scents is like our Drops and Glow, Magnolia Tide, Southern Romance. Those are our most popular ones. Sugar scrubs are more.
Now you got her nervous.
I'm nervous.
But no, I mean it's the sugar scrubs. You can do it all over your legs, your feet. I've tried it on my hands, my arms, because sometimes my arms kind of get a little flaky kind of thing because of the sun and everything else, and it makes it feel better. The body butter is basically better if you use it out of the shower. As soon as you get out of a shower and you lather up with it, it's kind of like the body oil that we're fixing to come out with.
Yeah, tell them about the body oil.
So it will come in each fragrance for the women. We're also looking at it for the men as well, for the body oil. And it's the same as you do for the body butter. When you get out of the shower, you still use it, lather up with it. I mean, it's even going to have the little pump top to it and stuff like that. So it's going to be beneficial. It's got vitamin E in it, which is good for you. The body butter has shea butter. Can't really put that into the oil, but there's more additives to that you can, and benefits for your skin.
Yeah, we're testing it kind of right now just to see how well the
also coming out with a shave lotion as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I got a quick question, kind of. So coffee brewer. So I know I saw Palmetto can help prevent balding. I wonder, have there been any research in body care
or beard care? Yeah,
beard care, yeah, beard care.
Oh, that palmetto can prevent balding. Look, it doesn't work for me.
Me neither.
Yeah, so I don't know if that would work. If it's how that would be for beard care.
I mean, the oil for the men, because you did have patchy spots.
I did.
And when he started using it, first, the oil kind of helped and soaked into your skin to where it, and he used the derma roller.
Yeah.
And that actually helped bring in new growth.
Yeah, right here, it didn't connect on both sides. It did not connect down. And now after about 90 days of using our beard oil and using a derma roller or whatever else, I mean, it seemed to help grow it in.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that our stuff is a growth oil at all. It's not that at all.
No.
But I had never used any kind of beard oil before, and it kind of helped. Beard oil helps make a healthier skin. That's what, if you have a healthy skin, it's going to help the hairs come through and the follicles.
Right.
Yeah. And then there's natural stuff to it to where it's not all that chemicals, the harsh chemicals that's going to be in the beard, and it's going to make it just feel icky.
Yeah. And then that's great. Like I said, there is place for it, and it's getting more and more and more about it. So by all means, that's great. So I know I'm gonna try to talk about the scents, and I have, like I said, I talk about the Hope City Bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good, and I like it. I also try the Southern Barbershop.
Yes.
And I know I'm gonna get heat from the chat because I always said I don't like barbershops, and
You kept the barbershop, Bishop?
The what?
You kept the barbershop.
Yeah, I did. I did. Because Mike loved barbershop, so is Ramsey. I mean, so is Mike Baker. So.
And he claims to not like barbershop scents at all. Yet, everyone he talks about, I love this barbershop.
So,
Mike, if he didn't give you the barbershop, just send us your address. We'll send you a sample.
Yeah.
So the thing is this is the thing. Balahar, I know you say I love it. I love barbershop. No, do you know how there's two kinds of barbershop? The all regular barbershop, and then I like the unique ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of in the middle, right? I kind of in the middle with the barbershops. There's some companies here in the chat that they got some great ones. And this one got my attention. I just gotta say that. It definitely got my attention. And I, the fragrance, like I said, on your website, you don't have to click more than 2 times to get the fragrance list. And then you start with the Appalachian Mountain, Carolina Sand, Sunset. That's the bergamot, vanilla, sandalwood, tobacco. That one's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I smelled it. Of course, the Hope City Bourbon is bourbons, sandalwood, and vanilla. Ladies, man, for whatever reason, that one was pretty good. When I read the scent profile, I didn't think I was gonna like it, and it's smooth, and I like it. That's pink pepper, orange, lavender, and cedarwood.
Yeah, you're not the first one that said that. We've had other people who've I didn't think I'd like that, but wow.
Yeah, I was man, and I gotta say this, you guys have a pretty good selection for there's something there for almost everybody. You got Palmetto Pirates, it's bay rum, lime, orange, and clove.
Yes.
I mean, so you have almost, anybody will go in there. You definitely will find it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we tried to make it really easy, so you can even click on the fragrance there on the fragrance list, and it'll take you to all the products under that.
Right.
Under that, so
yeah. And then I want to hit the women's collection. Is that again? You got the Carolina Coast, pineapple, coconut, hibiscus, and vanilla. And then you got so much. The Palmetto Blossom, Cherry Blossom, Rose, and Magnolia.
Mhm.
The Pina Carolina, Pineapple, Coconut, Vanilla, and Mango. That was, I mean, so look, some of these stuff I will wear for sure. You know, I definitely will wear because they smell
like
good.
that barbershop.
The
Yeah.
barbershop, that's right. Don't be jealous, Mike. No,
Oh, I'm salty about it.
like
I'm
like I said,
salty about it.
yeah, I told you I was gonna get heat. Mike Baker said after tonight, Bishop is gonna be a barbershop maniac.
Yeah.
And then Maha said he's upset with, with barbershop. And
Put
it is.
up Brewer's comment. Put up Brewer's comment.
All right, let me find him. Brewer. I gotta be go. What is it at?
It's right above mine where it says Bishop loves barbershops.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah.
Full of it. Nobody believes you, Bishop.
Yeah, we don't believe you. It's just I didn't have none. Like I want to say 2 months ago, I didn't have no I had two barbershop sets, and then it was both of them were sample size,
Mhm.
and then now I think I got like 7. Yeah. What
It's
can I
good.
say?
It's most barbershop fragrances. It's that clean fragrance. It's that old time clean fragrance, and that's what That's what's
So
really
what
good.
I really used to like about the barbershop was that most of them were like talc heavy, right? But if they do it right, like a lot of companies do it right, you can still smell the talc, but it's not super strong and powerful.
Mhm.
And everybody's different, right? So, and then man, you let me find it real quick. But your prices are definitely competitive. I mean, for the 1 ounce oil, you're talking about $16.99.
Mhm.
And then I want to hit the oil for your carrier blend on the oil. You want to talk about it?
Yeah. So for the carrier blend, and we did a lot of research just to try to find out what are the best kind of carrier oils for everything, and all of our stuff. With how we did the formulation, we tried different things with it. We wanted this carrier blend because when we were looking to try to do the research for what we wanted to do for the company, what kind of products, we did a huge, I think it was about 250 companies of like, okay, this is what they're using for their carrier oils. We want to do, and I know they don't show like the percentage or the quantities of each one, and but I'm like, I want to do something that's different, so that way we have different carrier oils than most of the companies, and or at least it's rare anyway, or rarer, and to be able, so we came up with the sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, the argan, avocado, fractionated coconut oil,
Mhm.
and we've got nothing but great feedback. When we were first testing the oils, I was asking people of like, hey, give us something bad. Tell us something negative about it. What's negative about it? So I want to be able to fix it. Yeah. And the only thing that we've ever gotten anything negative, and it's not nothing on our oils specifically. It's just the fact that because we have sweet almond oil, there's a couple of people that we know that they're allergic to sweet almond oil, having the nut allergies or whatever in it, and
so we had to make them a batch that's special, that's different.
Yeah,
so
we
just
made
took the almond oil out.
Yeah,
so
we did that for them, and it has we have thought before of like, well, maybe we need to reformulate and have something different, but every time we keep thinking of doing that, this is what has been the foundation for the business, and we've gotten so much great feedback from it, and honestly, we're a little bit afraid to change it up because it's done so well that, you know, why mess with a good thing and then it could potentially be worse. So right now we're going to leave it as it is. And I know there's other companies who've done similar with, like Beard Octane. They reformulated their stuff. I think they use Meadowphone seed oil for some of their for their blend on there now. And you know, I'm like, you know, I just don't want to change it up. It's worked well for us. The carrier oils, it works well and perfect for the hair and for the skin. And we've had one of the guys that goes to our church. He's never been able to use any kind of beard products because he's got a lot of allergies or he's got eczema or whatever with and he started using just to try it out, just to see, and ours is the only beard oil he's ever been able to use because it didn't break him out. So just don't want to change that out.
So we have a question from Tommy Rabinet. He wants to know how close are you all to Hilton Heads? My family vacations there almost yearly.
About 2 hours and 16 minutes away from Mont's Corner.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But we do, he places an order online, we can ship to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And and we do offer this too, because we don't have a local store.
No.
We make all of this out of our home, but we do offer pickup.
Yeah, so he can come.
Okay.
Yeah. So if they're around or they want to, if they want to come through and be able to pick it up, they can place a pickup order and they can come by and get it.
That's great. That's great. So, you guys been at it for you guys been at it for a minute. I like that idea. That you're, like I said, your butter is creamy, it's smooth. I like the consistency of it. I like how it makes feel in my beer. I like the oil. It absorbs quick. Not super quick, but it absorbs really good.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I noticed that is it don't leave your, 30 minutes into it, it don't leave your beer real greasy. So yeah. I enjoy that part. There's definitely stuff for everybody, for the women, for the guys, stuff that you want to try. You guys have oil for, oil, beer butter, lotions, perfumes. For the women, you guys got women oil. You guys got a lot of stuff covered, and I like that. You guys are Govex. That is definitely a plus, and the skin profiles, man. Like I said, that's the scents you guys have there. It's something for everybody, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've actually cut back on. They're not on the website now, but we recently just cut out. There was 2 men's fragrances and one women's fragrance because
it's not selling.
It never sold. So we didn't. So we just cut those out. I think the only one that did sell was the men's fragrance. It was called Foothill Spice. It's not there anymore. But I think it sold maybe 2 products in a year and a half.
Yeah.
But then the other fragrances that we cut out, no one ever bought anything other than they might have tried a sample but never bought the full size.
Right. So you mentioned samples. Let's talk about how much is your sample? Do you sell them individually? You send them by the pack? 4 or 5. What? So how do you sell them sample packs?
So the sample packs, what we do now, and we just changed this as well. So we did have it to where you could get one of every fragrance, and it would be I think we had it at $22 at one point. But honestly, when we looked at the cost of everything, I'm like, most people are not gonna, they're not gonna want every one of these. So we kind of changed it up, and now all of our samples we don't offer them individually, but we offer them in sample packs. Each sample pack is $15.
Okay.
And there's 5 to a pack, and you get to choose which fragrance you want to try.
That's good. That is great. Yeah, that's definitely great. One more thing I was going to ask you. Not one more thing, because I got plenty, but I just one more thing with that. Can you tell me the ingredients on your butter?
Oh, for the butter?
Yes.
The body butter or the beard
the beer butter, and the body butter, both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for the beard cream, we have shea butter, kokum butter, and then we also have our beard oil base, essentially. So we have all of the carrier oils from the beard oil, and then we of course have vitamin E, and then the fragrance. Now for the body butter, what do you have for the body butter?
So for the body butter, we've got shea butter, coconut oil, jojoba oil, beeswax, vitamin E, and arrowroot.
Okay.
That's what we have. So we mixed all of that up. So the arrowroot and the vitamin E gets put in last, so it can like lather and stuff like that, and then
helps with not having so much, make it not as greasy.
Yeah.
Right. And I agree. Baker said that that's a great thing with the sample pack, and I agree. The 5, and like I said, they're not super. They're pretty good size. I could use this maybe 3 times, maybe twice, depends how much I put on it. But it is definitely a great price for it. And the fact that whoever buys get to choose what they want, from the list. So that's definitely great.
Yeah, and we've had some people because we don't limit it. So if they want to have 3 Hub City bourbon samples and then 2 other samples of a different fragrance, they can do that. You can do that too. So it's not limited where it has to be just one of each. So that works out good too.
So, hi Raymond, how you doing, brother? Thank you for being here. I hope you don't have to. Well, you're off today because you showed today, so. We will see it later on today at midnight. Do you have any fragrance? I know Mike Ramsey likes peach. With peach and cream, something like that.
No.
Like peaches and cream. Not even for the women.
No, not that yet.
Okay.
We might come out with something like during the like the springtime or summer, maybe next year. Looking at it, kind of expanding a little bit more for.
We'll have seasonal fragrances. Right. That's one thing we haven't delved into yet, is having some seasonal stuff.
Yes.
Right. All right. Like I said, it's always. I mean, especially peaches and cream. If you make that good, right? I mean, that's awesome. And Mike Ramsey likes anything to do with peach. I enjoy. If it's made right, peaches and cream is good, and it might work, right? So. Seasonal, you're right. What is something, you guys are from North Carolina, right?
South Carolina.
What is something in South Carolina that is from South Carolina that maybe you guys might to bring that into a scent, or you guys have already or not?
Well, it's funny you said that because next weekend we're going to be up in Gaffney, South Carolina. They're having their peach festival that they have every year.
Yeah.
And we have, I know, and we have talked about, like having something that has peaches in it. So it's funny that you have mentioned it, because that's one of the things we've talked about, because I know they have, Georgia's, a lot of people have said this of like, Georgia is, the peach state, but we have, up in Gaffney and all throughout, especially in the upstate, there's a lot of peaches. I grew up, my grandparents had a peach orchard. So I kind of grew up on a peach orchard. And so that's something that we're going to look into, having something, with peaches in it.
But for here, though, for South Carolina, I don't know.
Well, we would like to have something that, I guess, because we had, we want to have something that's a little bit more citrusy. Right. We've had some people ask us about something that's got some citrus or whatever in it. And the only one that we did have, which was Foothill Spice, it never really sold, and so that took any kind of citrus part of it out. So I think that's the next thing, is trying to figure out a good formula for a fragrance that has some sort of citrusy kind of notes to it, more citrusy notes to it.
So Small Town Tradition, Jim, is from Clover, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, so the good thing about this beer community, I know you guys been on it on the game for a year, but this beer community is helpful. A lot of people, a lot of owners will, if you reach out to them, will help, and will help you a lot. And I think they're, Jim is one of them great ones.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah, he is the king of cognac. No lie. Yeah, look.
Yes.
So I got one of my first ever collaboration with Jim, Small Town Tradition.
Oh, wow.
The Bishop Gambit. And it is smooth. Definitely great person. But I mean, so many owners. Like I say, if we start naming them, I mean, I go, from the owners, from the brewer, the community is here to help, and as owners. It's not perfect. I will tell you that it's not perfect, but for the majority of it, they're in the right person and in the right mind, and kind of like us, they believe, right? Jim from Small Town, he's one of them person. Valahar, Moonshine Mike from Florida, definitely they go on and beyond. Have you guys been in any? So it's a two question. Have you guys been in any? Like, I want to say farmers market, but I'm not this farmers market. Any place? Have you guys set up to sell in person? Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. So last weekend we done Most Corner 4th of July Festival. We done pretty good out there.
It was hot.
Yeah, it really was. And then we've got every fourth Friday at Carnes Crossroads over here in Goose Creek.
Yes.
Goose Creek. But we do that in the evenings. It's an evening event.
Great.
We do. So we've done pretty good at different events. We've done farmers markets.
We had the Freedom Fest. We average. We try to average at least 2 events a month, just so that way we're not just overloading ourselves every weekend. With one exception, in April. April we had every weekend we were at a different market, and that was a great month when it comes to sales, but it was definitely tiring out. Like, we need to spread this out a little bit.
Right. So let me ask, and Chris from True North, I appreciate you being here. Thank you, sir. Let me ask you this: what about beer competitions?
We've not done that yet. We've been looking to do that. We never.
Yeah, because look, this one is it's kind of close to you guys. This is in Georgia. It's in Jasper, Georgia, and it is next month though, but it's in Jasper, Georgia. And this one is the first time, but I will say there's a lot of heavy hitters there. There will be a lot of heavy hitters, even if you don't go in as a vendor, right? Just to networking, it'd be great.
If I were you, and you could make it, bring a whole bunch of these, and just there you go.
Oh yeah. No, and I will tell you that I know it's expense, right? But if you're talking about marketing, this is great because this might turn into this, right?
Yeah.
So I know it is expense. I do without out of the bottom of my heart. I understand it is expense, but if it's the cheapest advertisement out there, yes, it's way cheaper than sometimes doing it online, because online people cannot smell it, right? And let's say that you might not be to be a vendor at that location, but you could still. Nobody said that you can pass these around, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be this size; it could be smaller too. It's just a,
I
food
think
for thought.
the biggest thing for us is we've stayed pretty much in South Carolina because we haven't been in it long enough to know like what all the like what are we going to have to get for this one in Jasper, Georgia? Are we going to need to get the business license for there, or does there? How does that work? Do we need to get a retail license for the state and all of that?
Yeah.
So I'm almost sure it's not, but there's a lot of companies out there. Go ahead, Baker. What you said, Mark Ramsey?
I said if you're just handing these out to random people and not taking money, if you're not taking money, technically you're not a business, right?
Yeah.
True.
And then also, I don't think so about that. What you asking about that stuff, but is anybody in the chat knows the answer to that? If you, Jim from Small Town, I know you done this. If you go into a farmer's market, or even True North, anybody, if you go to a farmer's market or a competition and it's out of state, do you need some kind of permit for that to set up shop?
I know in South Carolina, I mean, we've had to, not every market, but there's been a few markets of where we had to show proof of, hey, here's our business license for this. Here's our retail license. We had to actually show proof.
Yeah. Look, so Balahar says samples are amazing and are free, aka taxable. I agree.
Yeah.
And it all depends when you go to. I don't know about farmers market or outdoor events, like that. But usually when you go to I kind of know this because we had some here in Oklahoma. When you go to a beer competition, I've seen guys setting up there and at the last minute with nothing, so they set up. But again, if somebody in the chat knows this answer, I would definitely, appreciate it. Here you go, Jim Small Town. He's from South Carolina. He said, if we work in town, we have to have business license and proof of insurance.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And that's kind of what I figured. I know, we have a business license. We have insurance, have proof of insurance. But yeah, each county and each state is different.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, it's definitely a good question, and I appreciate everybody for the answers and it's saying, because, like I said, man, I don't know all the questions and I don't know that side of the market, but I do know that even if you say no, I'm not gonna go buy nothing. You go there, you smell it, you like it. You might not get something there, but eventually, that samples and the business cards, they're definitely great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And right now, when it comes to marketing, it's expensive. We do. I know you've seen the Facebook post and all, but we also do paid Facebook ads, and now we just started this month doing the paid Google ads. And it's hard because we're actually looking at trying to figure out something that will help us with that, because last month we spent $675 just in Facebook ads, and I think we only got at least attributed to the ads. We only had 10 sales or whatever from that, and I don't know if it's something of where we need to do something different or have different images or whatever else, but that's where our biggest profit loss has been with the marketing part.
Right. And it's like Baker said on the thing is, it's about charity. Even if you come down, bring some logos, some shirts, some samples, that will be way better than the advertising you do on social media, because it shows. Me and Mike MC and a lot of great people are going to be there. This is going to be a really, really nice place to go to and networking. I'm also going to be live streaming the show from there too. So,
okay.
But it's definitely, if I was a company owner and I was even not to have to sell, but just for advertisement wise, I would definitely do that.
When is it next month?
It's August 15.
Okay.
It's in Jasper, Georgia. So
yeah, no, we're good on that.
Yeah, me and Mike Ramsey got 17-hour drive to go there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
drink a lot.
How far is that from you guys? How far is that from you guys?
Oh, how far is Jasper from us?
I know Jim from South Carolina is going, because that's one of the ones that we're looking forward to meeting him.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And he's always for a good cause. I mean, talking about that fighting the good fight that you saw on my clip, that it's all about mental health, men's mental health, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just a shameless plug that what they do is they do fishing retreats for mental health. And while they do the fishing retreats, they also do fishing. They're eating together, cooking together. They have counseling there, and this I think we're supposed to have somebody from the charity, counselors and stuff like that in there.
Yeah, they're gonna have a couple reps.
Yeah, this is the first year. We already making plans for next year. So next year on the meet and greet, the plan is, if everything work out right, knock on wood and think, and hopefully God let us do it. The meet and greet will be us taking part of the retreat. Like, go if you want to, you instead of going someplace else, we go with them to the fishing retreat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still supporting the charity. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be a great cause next year. I mean, it's gonna be super great.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's something too with when it comes to stuff like for the veterans.
Right.
And that's like with us, our discount for veterans is, we do 25% off for veterans. I was in the Air Force for 4 years, and I just did 4 years. There's a lot of people, of course, that retired, that went through, of course, did a lot more time in the military than I did, and it's always great to be able to give that kind of a good discount for veterans. And also we have we also include teachers in that as well, because I think we believe that teachers are just they're undervalued with the job that they have to do teaching teaching the kids. Right. So we make sure that's included in the discounts as well.
So I got a question for you off the top, but on topic, but what about truck driving? That's first responders. I drove truck for 23 years. That's what I'm saying. Just throwing that out there. Because we had this conversation with other ones, and they were like, first responders, like bus drivers, school bus drivers get they go bags.
Yeah.
What about truck drivers, right? I mean, hey, we're gonna start doing so. I'm gonna stand up for truck drivers, because without truck drivers, there won't be nothing out there. You're saying.
Yeah, I agree.
My uncle and my cousin both are truck drivers, so yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm half retired now, but I got it. As you got to say it. I mean, we worked when COVID was out there. I didn't have a choice. I was working for the Postal Service, and we were out there through the whole COVID thing, and the riots and all that. We couldn't stay home. We didn't have that choice. I mean, the choice was you stay home, you get fired. But
Yeah, that's how it was for a lot of people during COVID.
I worked 2 full-time jobs during COVID.
Yep.
Both were essential.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was still driving back and forth to work, so.
Yeah, it's like I said, COVID was just overrated, I think, in my book. Did you guys never been on a beer competition before, right?
No.
So it's great because they have stuff for everything. They have the woman category. They have the kids category where they could make a beer out of anything. They got the women's category, like a Whiskerina and stuff like that. They got what is called, like yours, it will be considered, what is that, office style, right?
Mm-hmm.
Business,
business beard, corporate beard.
Yeah. 0 to 4 inches is business beard.
Yeah, and like I said, it's great. It's fun. I have my sister's gonna be there. My twin sister Bianca is gonna be at the competition.
Okay.
So
Oh
she,
wow.
it's definitely gonna be interesting. I know. Death's Move is gonna be there. She's gonna be a judge. Brewer is gonna be a judge. So it is fun, man. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, this year, this competition from the beer rejects, um, uh, Battle the Silence. Did I say that right? Silent or the Battle, whatever it's called.
Silent Battle.
Okay, Silent Battle. It is gonna be a great competition. It's definitely it's going to be uh, it's already taking off so much. It is getting bigger by the minute, and it's gonna be great. So, yeah, honestly, if you guys could make it, that will be the spot to go.
Yeah.
And it's and I would say that it is on a distillery, but it's outside, right?
Mhm.
But it's also family because we have some of the guys gonna have like Big Show. He's going down and he's having his family there. So it's gonna be fun like for everybody, to be honest. I know it's outside in August, it's gonna be hot, but there's you know, we had thought almost about everything, right? So it's
So
definitely gonna be interesting.
So if we go, you recommend that we just bring like just a ton of samples?
I,
Okay.
I would say, look, so even
And
so
bring
it's up
some
to you.
lady stuff too.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely the lady stuff. The
Bring
lady
some
stuff.
lady
Sure.
stuff too. Samples.
So
Um,
what we can do is we done this for our church for Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Yeah.
So we done little packs, and we put sample lotion and sample perfumes for the women
for Mother's Day.
for Mother's Day, and then we done the same thing for men, but for the cologne and lotions. But we can do.
Yeah, and if look, and I'm not saying you guys have to, but if you guys would, if you like what you thinking, if you guys, thinking about donating for the charity, for the raffle auction,
Yeah.
I guess something to talk to. But we definitely would love to have you guys there. Example, like Baker said earlier, I would bring what you guys think is your best sellers, and then bring ones that you guys don't think, some underdogs, I would call it, right? Because
Yeah.
we're like underdogs, right? But definitely, it would be definitely interesting. And then, of course, Baker said Palmetto, his twin sister is not what you think his twin sister is. So Bianca's a character. Let's just say that. It's all in good fun. Yeah, Balahar said Bianca is definitely a different type of fun. Yeah, and True North say she just wanted to be accepted. That's right. Now, look, like I said, this community is all good. Bianca came up when she came up the first time was True North's wife Tara was on another show with Baker, and they were doing a guys and girls trivia on Seinfeld. I don't know nothing about that, but I was there just to keep score. Well, the competition got not as fair because the guys knew more. So Bianca came out, right? Because Tara is from California, and she's a Chicana, and so Bianca just came out styling just like her. So, but it said everything's in a good fun. Everybody laughed.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think everybody would love her the way they did, but yeah. So.
Oh yeah. Now see, when it comes to trivia, I don't know if I'd do okay at the Seinfeld, but I would for like Star Trek kind of stuff. I'm a big Star Trek fan.
Oh,
so.
dude, but that's Baker. Baker's right there. Star Trek and
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
She's Star Wars.
We're Star Wars fans around here.
Yeah. Yeah, she's big in Star Wars. I'm a big Star Trek fan. So we've done good. We haven't gotten in too many arguments about who would be which is better. So we've done good at that.
I couldn't help you either because I don't think I have watched none of them episodes. But
we won't hold that against you. It's okay.
Well, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that because I don't know why I never watched it. It was just not my thing, I guess. So
and neither is barbershop sense.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But so I know you guys have quite a bit of sense, and like I said, they are some really nice ones, and some of them are like uniques too. Anything you guys have that you guys thinking about maybe trying out something different? Some not on that style. I'm talking about yeah, True North said he's an LA Mexican, Irish, Viking, Chicana. They do a YouTube on they do a YouTube. She does a YouTube on, I think it's Tuesday and Friday. Mike Ramsey. Yeah, Tuesday and Friday.
It's 6 here, so
yeah,
7 Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, 7 Eastern.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, YouTube. There's a lot of shows in there. A lot of owners going there. A lot of Valahar is doing her YouTube, Instagram. She's doing something for not that reviewers, but she's doing something for like the best setup for the owners who have
display.
Yeah, display setup, and there's gonna be a competition, and all the proceeds goes to Fishing a Good Fight, and there's prizes on it too. So, and then they have raffle. So there's a lot. There's it's always going.
Yeah, and we've done a lot of stuff when it comes to like for donating, for raffles. We've done that. We had a church reach out to us from Indiana, and that they were trying to raise money to have send their kids to a youth camp, and so we made sure we confirmed that they were legit, because we've had a couple of people that have reached out and they've not been legit, that we've gotten lucky and we were able to get it really checked out beforehand. But yeah, we've done a few of where we found some legitimate companies who've reached out, legitimate people, and being able to donate for a raffle. And we're definitely up to doing stuff like that, and even a monetary donation. We would be fine with doing something like that, especially for good causes.
Yeah, and that's unfortunately happens a lot, because when you got the good people and the good charity, you're also gonna have the bad. But it isn't everything. And then I forgot to say this also. Valahar is also doing a raffle. And like I said, all the proceeds goes for charity. And there's a whole bunch of companies that they donated product and stuff like that for the raffle and the charity. And I think it's a great cause. And she thought about it by herself. So there you go, Valahar. Another shameless plug for Valahar.
All right.
So it's great companies out here. Like I said, there's great companies, and like I said, for the most part, she said it earlier on a comment that she said, there's always the bad apples on the one side, right? When you cross the other side of the fence is the good people, and it's everywhere. But it is it's definitely great, good. It's good community. The fighting a good fight, fishing a good fight. It's a great charity. They have a base at Georgia, Colorado. I know there's one more I'm missing, and they're trying to looking to expand though. Yep, definitely.
If you are interested in sponsoring or donating anything at all, shoot me a message and I'll run you through all the options that we have. And if it helps, the rejects are, we just got our 501c3. So I don't know if that helps legitimize anything for you guys in particular. I know it's a big deal to a lot of people, though, especially in the comp world. So we are 501c3, so it is all legit. But message or something if y'all are interested. I'll run you through what we have.
Okay, absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you.
So I know you mentioned, are we looking to do anything different? Are you talking about like fragrance wise or product wise?
Both.
Okay. So I know she had mentioned, we were gonna look at doing body oils, and a shave lotion. We've been kind of testing that, but actually something that's completely different, at least We've talked about doing like having our fragrances, like card diffusers.
Yep.
And card diffusers and actual full size diffusers as well. So we've thought about doing something like that, coming out with that, to see if just kind of, for us, we do a lot of testing beforehand to make sure of like, okay, how is this going to work?
Mm-hmm.
How hard is this going to be to make? How much is it going to be? How much, are people going to like this? We've had a lot of people ask us if like, hey, do you have any like card air fresheners or that kind of stuff? We've had a lot of people asking us about that, especially for like the low country backwoods is kind of a good pine, woodsy fragrance. And they're like, man, that would be really good for, a diffuser or a, air freshener or whatever too. So that's one thing that's different that we've thought about coming out with fragrance wise, other than what we talked about earlier, like the peach, something with peaches in it.
And the seasonal.
Yeah, we're just figuring out some good seasonal stuff. So we thought about, or at least I've been really looking at it, has been like something like a spiced vanilla kind of a fragrance, something that has lots of spiced vanilla in it. But just trying to find the right combination in order to, because we have found so many things that smell really good, and it would work great in a cologne. It would work good in a lotion, but if it won't work on the beard, on someone's face, if we can't have it in all the products, then we're not going to have it.
Right. How long, and because I got to ask this about the beard wash and conditioner, how long it took you guys to work on that? Because it's, it's I don't want to say perfect, but it's real good. It's really, really good.
We spent months to kind of get that right. Because we first wanted, because there's two kinds of washes. There's the stripping wash, and then there's a daily wash. And the stripping wash is easiest in one way to make, because you don't have to worry about the pH or whatever that's in the pH level in it. And so we struggled for a little bit just working on not even putting fragrance in it, but just getting the pH where we wanted it, because we looked at it when it comes to on a profit side of it, a stripping wash, you don't want to use a stripping wash usually no more than once a week.
Right.
Well, if you buy a stripping wash, it's going to be months.
It's going to last you,
Yeah, and that's good, but in order to make a profit off of it, really you would have to sell to a lot of people for that. Right. So we wanted something that was a daily, and it took months, because once we figured out, okay, this works, this formulation works, and we have it at a pH just right in between 5.5% and 6% on the pH level. When we added the fragrance to it, the first time we added fragrance to it, it turned it to nothing but water. I mean, it was no thickness. It was literally, I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. So just trying to find the right percentage to use of the fragrance, because we did one of where we added the fragrance and it looked like it felt great or whatever, but then you couldn't smell it.
Right.
So it took forever, it seemed like, just to get it narrowed down. The conditioner was easier than the wash.
Yeah.
But it took months to get that out. And we argued a little bit. She's like, well, just go ahead and come out with the conditioner. And I'm like, no, I'm not coming out with the conditioner before the wash. No.
You can't have one without the other.
No, you're right.
Yeah. So
you can't have conditioner without wash.
Right.
Yeah. So
and like I said, the wash.
Wow.
The wash consistency is good. The scent is good. And I like how it's there. It's there. You wash it, but it's not like you could use it and then put something else later, right?
Yeah, it's not overpowering.
Right. And then, True North said, hit me up. We could help you. Like I said, that's one of the things that This community is good for it. Yeah. We and then the conditioner is not runny. It's because I have some conditioners that are real runny, and then some of them they're super hard, and then there's some of them that feels like lotion, right? And it's kind of like, all right, which one you want to try, right? But it is good. What about I know we're coming to an hour and a half, and but what about deodorant stuff? Like anything like that? I know you guys got the lotion and stuff like that. What about deodorant or even hair stuff?
I can go ahead. I'll tell you, probably with like shampoo, that kind of thing. I don't know if we'll go into that because as much as we struggled with getting just a beard, I don't think we'll go into the hair part of it, just because the fact that if I test something and it makes my hair fall out, I mean that's already going bald as it is. So that's not going to be good advertisement if they won't let my hair grow back out at all. We've talked about deodorant and we've talked about body wash.
Yeah, look, that's what I was just gonna tell you, and he just popped it up in the question. They do have some really, really good body wash, and So actually, this community is it's helpful. Like I said, they will reach out, it will help you, And I will say this, honest, I'm open forum, and I have a lot of companies out there that I love to death, and I deal with them daily. But I do have to say, Chris Trunor is one of the hardest guys out there that grind on the daily, and he's a family man too, but he's one of the hardest guys that I know that they grind on the daily to make the products and to make stuff, to where he's at now.
That's awesome. And we appreciate any kind of help we can get. And, we tell other people, if there's any way we can help you in any kind of way, please let us know. We definitely do what we can.
No, like I said, it's definitely, man, it's definitely, you guys, like I said, another couples owners, that's great. That's, we've been seeing a lot of that lately, and it's good. The fact that you guys already have that woman line going, full blown, is by far you guys are ahead of the game. A lot of companies, they just starting to, right? And you guys already have it, so that's definitely one plus for you guys. You guys, all I gotta say to you guys is this: just keep it grinding. You guys need anything, you reach out. Keep it grinding. Your website, I mean, I don't have a complaint about it. It's great. Your prices are great. Your product is good. Just keep on grinding. You need help, reach out to the community because we're here for you. Hopefully, we get to see you at hopefully we get to see you in Jasper, right?
We're gonna look at it.
Great to put a face, meet face to face, and like I said, this is all about networking. And if you're there, my show's gonna be live. Don't be surprised if I pull you guys over and just have, and say hi in the live stream. But other than that, we're coming up to an hour and 40 minutes. Mike, any last words?
Not really. Great to meet you guys finally. I mean, the website seems solid. Your prices are good, just like Bishop said. I don't really have anything to say any different than what he said. But yeah, if you can make it to Jasper in August, we'd love to have you.
Yeah,
sure,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you guys can recommend that we do different from what you've seen?
I would say no, not at all.
Not really.
Nothing. I mean, you guys. I mean, I don't think you guys, the oil, how it feels, the borders, the consistency on it. One last question for your wife. What's the price of the jar of the body butter?
It's what is it?
14.
14. Yeah. Sorry, drew a blank.
That's a big jar for $14.
Yeah.
That is a big jar. I will say this, and I'll probably get heat. Look at the prices again. That's the only thing I will say. Look at your prices again, because the quantity you're getting for the money, I'm not saying it's bad, but
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. So.
yeah.
I will tell you a little bit more off camera, But besides that, the website's great. The same profiles. You got a good variety for people to choose from for every likes. The woman line, I will put that a little bit more out there on the website at front. Like say, women line available, because you have to look for. That's the only thing you have to look for. Like with the logo and everything else is there. But I will put that in there just so the woman would know about it, or the guy is looking for the woman stuff, right? And but besides that, man, no complaints on my side. So.
All right.
Awesome. Go ham on Instagram and Facebook. Get your name out there.
Well, he is on Facebook. He's on Facebook.
Too.
So now I will tell you this. I will tell you this. The only one thing I will change on. I know that advertisement that you guys doing is great, because putting that in there for everybody. But you guys need to do you too, because companies, we don't buy because the logo or the advertisement in there. We also buy because the company owners.
Yeah, we like to see the owner.
Yeah. So
the owner. It's a.
And like I say, I'll give you some more pointers off the camera on something I think will work. But besides that, you guys got any last words?
No, other than really thank you so much just for reaching out and giving us, this opportunity to be on, your show. And it's, not just that, but we've only recently, really kind of delved more into the beard, company and beard companies, beard world out there. And we've gotten a lot of great feedback, a lot of great help from people. And we can't thank everybody enough. And just seeing the comments that we have here of thank you guys so much, for the offers to help. And we will definitely reach out and, pick your brains and find out hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? So we appreciate everything. We really do.
Like I said, man, that's what we're here for. I'm glad that we were able to schedule this a while back, and I'm glad that you guys were able to make it. And I'll tell you what, 7 hours ago, I didn't know if I was going to do the show because my throat was burning so bad. And
oh, wow.
I pushed through it because Mike knows I hate canceling shows. If I don't have to, I won't do it.
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yeah. I'm drinking tea. Yeah. So I'm feeling a lot better. The wife hooked me up. So, so anything you guys need? The what?
He hates canceling shows and he hates barbershops.
That's right. No, look. You guys are great people. I definitely want to see you guys out there more, because I know it's coming. Just more exposure. I know the advertisement works great. But we want to honest. Seeing you guys more is priceless compared to the advertisement that you guys that you're getting. So I know that works, but the other stuff works better too. But it's great. Like Vale Hart said, it's great to have another husband and wife team on the community. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of companies here. Reach out. You guys need anything, reach out to me, and we stay in touch. Anything than that, I really, really appreciate you guys. Great to have you guys in the show. It was an honor to be you guys first. That's always great. And I know it will not be the last. That's for sure. Hopefully we get to see you in Jasper. And, to everybody in the chat, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting. And next week, another great show. So love you guys. Don't leave nowhere.
Okay.
But don't leave. Okay. And again, guys, we'll see you next time. Stay bearded. And remember, fishing the good fight. Later.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
Now let me find it. There you go.
Every damn day, no tears on my face, but I'm breaking inside. I laugh with the world, but I'm dying in my mind. They say speak up, but I choke on the words. So I write my pain in these beats and verse. A smile's just armor when your soul's at war. I ain't asked for the fight, but I'm battling more. Can't sleep, can't breathe, just pace at night. Demons don't knock, they live in plain sight. I'm fighting a silent war, nobody see. Bleeding inside, but I'll still say I'm at peace. Holding it down with a storm in my chest.